What's going on, everybody? Wizard101 here, y'all guys come to Tiger, and today we're back playing some more Wizard101, and today we are in a pet leveling episode. It's been forever since we've been in the pet leveling episode, and we're not really going to be pet leveling today. I'm just going to be kind of discussing the differences between what hatchmaking was like, well, what hatching was before the kiosk was added, and what it is after. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into this. So I'm on my ice today, because this was also a video kind of thing that was kind of suggested by y'all guys when you were talking about, you know, doing pet leveling, making more videos about pet leveling, maybe doing a pet leveling stream, which during the summer I will be doing a pet leveling stream. I don't know when, but I will. Anyway, so even though my storm, I already did all this with the kiosk, I want to show it on my ice because this will probably be a little bit more visually understandable, I guess. I don't know. So, used to, you know, the best way to really get a good pet was, if you don't want to make it from scratch, is just hatch over and over again with someone. That's basically, you know, just the way, you know, people really got hatches with. It's just, you know, keep hatching with someone over and over again, hopefully get the same stats. And that's where you don't necessarily need to do that anymore because of the kiosk. I would say there's probably not been a better time to try to get pets that you want with stats until the addition of the kiosk. So, you know, let's say I wanted to come, and, you know, like, let's say I wanted to Boreas Golem. So I could go browse pets by type, and let's say I want, you know, maybe a critical. So let's see, do we have a critical here? No, almost there. We got a few critical stats. I got some critical stats. I got spell proof. You know, we got some pretty good stats. Oh, look at that, quadruple damage, 1 defense. So basically, you know, you just hatch with them, and if you were to keep hatching with this pet over and over again, you'll keep getting these same stats over and over again pop up in each pool, and then eventually they'll actually start, you know, coming together into a single pool, and then you'll actually get the pet that you wanted that has the stats. No telling how many rounds, or really, you know, how many times you have to hatch this will take. A decent amount, but nevertheless, you know, it's the easiest way to do pet leveling as of right now. Now, I would say that certain pets, you probably have to pay for convenience. So, like, let's say if you were to go hatch with someone, you might have to pay, like, maybe 55,000 gold. Now, this here, I've seen them go to, like, 60, 65,000. So, you're paying for convenience. Same thing with crown pets. You have to pay crowns if you want to hatch with a crowns pet in the kiosk. But the kiosk, it really does. It gives you that convenient factor, you know, that benefit. I want to go, you know, if I want to go and hatch with a pet, all I gotta do is come over here to the kiosk, and this kiosk is basically like the Amazon of the pet pavilion. Dr. Peru is like the CEO of this big database right here, and you can basically just go through any pet that's been offered in this database, and if you want to think about it, you know, you can just kind of like order a hatch. And you want to know, you want to go order your hatch, whatever, you want to go look at your type, you want to figure out which one you order, and then you order it, and then it takes a while for it to deliver, and by that I mean the egg hatching. And wow, this is actually very this is a database. This is what this is. It's a database. But it gives you that convenience in bringing together whatever pet that you want into having the ability to hatch with that pet. Now, just going on my storm, it took about 15 hatches to get to the pet that I wanted. And I hatched almost every day using the kiosk. And it took a lot of mega snacks. It took, I gotta say, I feel like it wasn't more than 100 mega snacks, but it took a little while to get there. And over here on my ice, which is why I'm on my ice, is because I want to kind of show you guys my progress. So we started out with Princess Zoe, which was this crocomummy that I got from a boss in Crocotopia. I trained her up till Ancient. I got defense, crit, black mantle, and I put a socket on there. I probably shouldn't have put the socket. So this necessarily isn't the stats I wanted, especially for a lower level ice wizard. This is probably not, you know, going to be the most beneficial to me. I wanted to work my way to a triple double. So what happened was, I started hatching Prince Zoe with triple doubles in the kiosk, and Prince Zoe actually turned into more crocomummies. And then after a few crocomummies later, I started getting damage stats and critical. And I wanted to go a bit more past the damage and critical, because at this level, critical isn't like necessarily, you know, the need, you know, it's not the thing that you always want. So working past that, I was actually able to get to a crocomummy that began to have the damage stats that I want. And then after some more hatches, I was finally able to get to the Freezing Rain Core, which is what I wanted. And then now that we got the Freezing Rancor, I'm going to have to hope the best for the stats. We already got Ice Dealer on it, which is pretty good. So as you can see here, my Freezing Rancor with Ice Dealer. And this was only about maybe 8 hatches in the kiosk. And you can definitely see, if you were to go to look at the pedigrees, starting out Princess Zoe, 54. I've had to move around a few Kraka Mummies, and then we went to 69. And then 58. And then 69. So you guys can obviously see that pedigree change. It's just, you know, you can see the progress easier this way, and I feel like it's easier to explain on my ice than it was on my storm. And so here we are. You know, we started out with Princess Zoe with these stats. Pedigrees went up, stats changed, and after a while, not that pet, we got to this pet that began to have the stats I wanted, and then after enough hatching, I actually got to the actual pet look that I wanted, which is the Freezing Rancor. And then we are hopefully going to be getting a triple-double stats as long as I keep leveling this up. Only bummer downside is I don't have any more Mega Snacks. But that's kind of like a little breakdown of the kiosk. In case you guys don't know, Hatching Day, I don't really know what Hatching Day is. I don't know. Maybe I might actually... Nope. I won't be able to do this. But then some Hatching Day, I'll actually make a video on it, I guess, and explain what this means. But you know, you can basically just search through the database and, you know, look through whatever pet that you want. Remember, you are paying convenience, so if you complain about the price, you know, that's convenience of having any pet that is offerable, that people are willing to offer. And then the owners of the pets don't have to pay any gold, and then they actually get benefits in return too, which you can craft you can craft recipes to make potions in the laboratory here. So that's kind of like a little breakdown of what the difference is between having the kiosk available for pet hatching versus what it was before. Because really what a lot of it was just repetitive hatching with players and hoping for the best stats. After you get the kiosk that has the convenience of rounding up every pet, you know, it's the database, you can search through whatever pet that you want that's being offered. So definitely this is kind of like that golden age of pet leveling, in my opinion. Because, you know, this is just really probably the best, most convenient pet leveling tool that there is now. So definitely a very good way to actually improve your pets. And then on top of that, if you want Mega Snacks, a little tip here, if you want Mega Snacks, the best thing I would recommend to you is Couch Potatoes first, and then EMP second, because Couch Potatoes are more easily farmable and they give you better resources for gold. EMPs do take like half the time, I think, to grow, but they're crowns only, I believe, and I don't know who you can farm for EMPs. I really don't know. But that's a little tip for gardening players if you want Mega Snacks. There you are. But that wraps it about up for today, guys. So if you guys did enjoy, if you guys did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Make sure to tune into the ice questing live streams. You can kind of see the progress that my ice wizard has been going through as I pet level and regular level and quest and nonsense. Yeah, I can obviously see the change from when I first started live streaming on my ice. So my ultimate end goal is to get my ice to like at least level 100-ish and be a support tank wizard. And hopefully we'll get there in the further live streams. But that about wraps it up. So until my next video, I will see y'all guys next time. Tiger93 out.